Look at his face.
I know. Okay, guys. So, what have we been learning in science the last few days?
Biomes.
Biomes. But what about the last 2 days? What about land
Forms.
forms? Can you give me some examples of landforms?
Valley. Grassland.
Valleys. Good job.
Rainforest.
What about the sharp pointed
Mountain.
mountains? Good. So I have some riddles. Do you know what a riddle is?
A vine.
Kind of, yeah. And you're gonna guess what kind of landform it is. So the first one says, what kind of landform is the tallest of all, with spiky tops and snow may fall?
All mountains.
Mountains. Good job. Good job.
But not all mountains have snow on top of them.
Not all mountains have snow. You're right. What kind of landform is huge? A huge chunk of water that takes up 7/5 of the earth, 75% of the earth, or 3/4,
Ocean.
and is salty.
Ocean.
Good job. The large body of water that is surrounded by land. It's a great place to fish or swim if you can.
Lake.
A lake. Good job. All right. This landform, a boat you may ride, since water surrounds every side.
Island.
An island. An island. Remember? An island. What surrounds 3/4?
Shine.
It looks like so if you look at Florida, this is what Florida is. Starts with a P.
Peach.
Oh, I don't remember it, but it starts with a P.
It's right there.
I don't remember either.
Plateau. Remember? So when you think of Florida,
Peninsula.
I don't
Sorry.
remember his name.
peninsula, yes.
A plateau.
What's
the
plateau?
So what is the plateau then?
Who are you?
It's made of rocks. What was on top? What does the top look like? So it's similar to a mountain, but what does the top look like of a plateau? It's rocks that are
Flat.
flat, like a table on top. So they're tall and they're flat. So today we're learning about Georgia and Georgia's landforms. And what did we talk about yesterday?
Coconut.
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 That's a bad word.
What did we talk about? Animals? Did we talk about animals in different habitats? So the animals that live in the landforms? So we're gonna learn about Georgia's today. So I want to pass out a map of Georgia. And then I need you to get your pencil out, put your name on your page.
Can we just use a marker?
You can use a black marker if you want. If you want to label it.
Wait, we draw the places.
We're going to. Aiden, you're down here. Down here. Oh, you want to use that? Well,
How old?
I think you need a marker because this is for the board. So
How old is Georgia?
we can get you a marker
To 100.
if you'd rather a marker.
How old is Georgia? Alabama, Georgia.
We're gonna learn.
Georgia's 50 years old.
What's this?
So we're gonna draw Georgia.
I see
In
my
different-
pen.
So have a seat. Do you want a marker, Aiden? Do you want a marker too? I have some markers. Right over here.
So we label with, okay.
We're gonna label the landforms. Ready?
I don't have
Here you
South.
go, Aiden.
South is not on here.
I see Atlanta.
So this is Georgia. This is where we live. Does anybody know the capital?
South Carolina.
What's the capital of Georgia?
Alabama, Texas, Florida.
Look. So we're looking at the map.
I
The
see
capital is in red.
Oh, I see it.
What does it say?
Audio.
Atlanta.
Atlanta. Atlanta is our capital. So I want us to put a dot. You're gonna put a dot where Atlanta is. So right about here.
And where's that at?
And you're gonna label our
Fun
capital.
town.
Where?
Atlanta.
Right here. Put a dot, like right here.
Right in the middle.
Right here?
South and west.
Atlanta. So Atlanta's gonna be like right here.
Uh-oh.
That's okay.
Maybe I made a race.
So Florida.
You want to write it?
Is it like that? Can you like
Atlanta. It's up on the board right here.
Johnny, North Carolina.
Now, can you
This is
look
where
at
you want to
mine?
put it.
Does that look
Yeah.
like,
Oh, here's an eraser.
Tennessee.
does it look
That's
right?
already.
That is, yeah. So
Like
label
that?
I heard that
Atlanta.
James Cleveland from the
Yep, put Atlanta.
Nashville,
So you know what your dot is.
Tennessee. There is in Nashville, Tennessee.
There is, but not in Georgia. So what did we say Georgia's flower is?
Now, where I put this at?
Do y'all remember that?
I need help.
Do you remember what Georgia's flower is? Right here. Right here. That's gonna be Atlanta.
Stop
Did I do it right?
laughing.
You did, good job.
Okay, I'm gonna do Stone Mountain too.
We're gonna do Stone Mountain, so right, it looks, do you
It's
know,
like maybe 2 to 3
if you
inches
go
further.
north,
It's Stone
South.
Mountain.
east, and west, so which way are we gonna go?
That's what I'm doing for my birthday.
We're gonna go a little bit north and over
West.
east. And this is Stone Mountain. Stone Mountain, so go ahead and label Stone Mountain. Is Stone Mountain an actual mountain?
No.
Yes.
What is Stone Mountain?
But it's a place where you can
That's
camp.
my
What am I just my
pencil.
pencil doing?
It's a place where
Here.
it's a place where you can camp.
You can camp there. Is it a mountain though, or is it a hill?
It's
No.
a fake.
It's a hill, it's a fake mountain.
Oh,
It's
What
not a
else?
fake mountain.
So if we click on Stone Mountain,
Alright.
Okay, watch.
Aiden, will you read about Stone Mountain for us?
Stone Mountain is the will largest place to
Exposed granite,
expose you. It is
1,683 feet.
Whoa.
Stone Mountain, however, is
Probably
probably best known
Carving.
which is
high relief sculpture.
I'm not doing
Stonewall Jackson, Davis. Central, Confederate, completed. Good job. So remember us reading about the Civil War? So the carving honors the Civil War. So what else do we see up here? What are
I
these
got the-
triangles? What are
I
those
got
triangles?
Chicken thingy that
Forest?
Well, let's do the
the
triangles first.
very top one.
Oh, Chickamauga?
Chicken.
Yeah, long word. What are these triangles up here?
Mountain State.
Mountains. So these are the Appalachian Mountains. Or if you hear Blue Ridge Mountains, they're all in North Georgia. So at the top of your map, I want you to put some triangles. What did we say a bunch of mountains all together were?
Valley.
What? Well, at the bottom of the mountain is a valley.
Trees.
But if you put a bunch of mountains together, it's called a mountain range. It's a mountain range. So a bunch of mountains together is a mountain range. So North Georgia has all of our mountains. So
We don't
bunch
have
of
that.
mountains. Do what?
We don't have that side.
Oh, this.
We're drawing.
Yeah, I know, but that one's not over here.
She only
It's
gave
just
you
labeled.
a Georgia
Yeah.
map. She didn't give
It's
you
just
South
labeled.
Carolina. That's South
So
Carolina's
these-
different.
The mountains are right here, and then it's just a label right outside of Georgia.
Oh, closer to the
So you can put Appalachian Mountains right there at the top if you want. So you know what it is.
What about
Landon, will you read Appalachian Mountains?
The Appalachian Mountain
Extend.
extend nearly 1,050
500.
500 miles from Canada to Georgia. The
Mountains.
mountains in Georgia mark the southern
Terminus.
terminus of the
Appalachian.
Appalachian Trail.
So they extend from Canada all the way to Georgia, and you can take the Appalachian Trail. Many of these people hike up and down the Appalachian Trail. What did we talk about yesterday might live in the mountains? What was an animal?
Bear.
A bear. Good job. So you could draw on your map if you want to remember.
A Coca-Cola?
You could draw a bear.
I need
I'm not
help.
very good at my bears, but I'll try.
Oh, bear, not good draw.
Draw a little bear. My bear's gonna be somewhat of a stick figure, but it's okay. Draw you a bear. What else could live in the mountains?
Deer.
Deer.
Yeah.
Elk.
So you could put a deer up there, or you could put elk.
What's that?
Elk. Do you remember us talking about elk yesterday? They're kind of like
That's terrible.
big deer or moose. They're similar to moose. Do you know what a moose is? Okay, so they're similar to those. Why do you think they would live in the mountains?
I know why.
Because it has so many trees.
Okay, and would you want all that fur if you lived in warm?
Yes.
No, and it gets colder up in the mountains. Who wouldn't want to live? If you had that thick fur down in the south, you would get hot.
No.
You don't want to shed your fur. They can't shed their fur.
They can.
They can.
Yeah.
All the way. They just take it off like a coat.
Yeah. Yeah. If you cut it off
Yeah. Okay.
and make it as a.
Has anybody ever been to Macon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
My mama said she
Yeah.
had put me there one time.
Yeah. JJ, will you read about Macon?
Then we went to Augusta.
Where at?
Right here. Macon was originally.
Oh God. Macon was originally the
Site
site of
Fort Benjamin,
a
major military
point in the war of 1812. The town of Macon was
incorporated.
incorporated in 1822. It was named after North Carolina.
Good job. You can stop there.
What if we learn
So
about?
Macon, make sure we put Macon on our map. So kind of in the middle, right here in Georgia. How far is Macon from us? Does anybody know about how far?
South.
3 hours.
It is south. It's about an hour and a half.
They take south and turn
About an
time.
hour and a half, I think. So make sure you put Macon on your map.
We will.
Good.
We rode. My mom rode all the way from my nose.
Savannah is 3 hours.
We
ain't
rode
it?
all the way from my nose to
Court.
that city to Augusta. Then we went to my baseball game.
Oh, y'all drove all around.
We went to we rode a bus to and we went to Colorado Middle first for the bus take us all the way to Atlanta.
Oh, all right.
And then
So
we
let's
saw,
look.
Then we saw the mountains.
Oh, cool. So you got to see the mountains.
I almost got off the bus and went on top of the climbing the mountain.
Oh.
Where is that at?
All right. So look at the blue.
Look at that, okay?
What's the blue on this side and this side? What do you think the blue represents? What?
Alabama.
River.
So rivers. So it would be water. So over here we have the Chattahoochee River.
Or you'll go to a ocean.
The Chattahoochee River, it says, forms part of the border between Alabama and Georgia. Because Alabama's over here and Georgia's right here.
So the river is in Alabama too?
Yeah. So Alabama's right here. It's in between. You see how it's right on that state line. So you've got Alabama over here and Georgia over here, and the Chattahoochee flows right in between. So on your map, on your line right here, Alabama would be over here. So on this line right here, you see where it goes up? I want you to label that. That's gonna be
All the way up to Atlanta?
Chattahoochee. It goes,
Well,
can you see it? It goes up, it's kind of north of Atlanta.
First it
Up.
first it comes from Florida. Then
It does, it goes all the way from Florida, all the way up, and it's above Atlanta. So it comes out kind of over here. Do you-
Over here?
Right above. Yeah, good job. So, Chattahoochee. Has anybody ever went tubing?
Yes.
Yes.
Have you been on the Chattahoochee, or what river did you go down?
Flint River.
Okay.
I went on Hamlin.
Where's the Flint River?
I don't know if I've been to that one. I will.
Trust me, you do not want to go visit it.
I'll look and I'll let you know, okay, Landon?
Why? You don't ride around.
Because I don't know right now, but I'll look for them.
So much rocks.
I promise when we get done.
Yeah, probably buried. Never mind. we should-
Now, there's a big lake right here. It's not on this map,
I heard you had.
but there's a big lake. Can you think of a big lake that's around us?
Lake Oconee.
Lake,
Lake Oconee.
Lake, not Lake Oconee. Hold on, Nathan, sit down.
Savannah?
We're gonna go to that one next.
Savannah River?
We're going to that one next. Wait.
Down Atlantic Ocean?
Tell me a big lake that's around us.
Gulf of Mexico.
It starts with an L. Lake
Lake.
Lake Lanier.
Lanier. Has
Uh-huh,
anybody
I
been to
got
Lake
it.
Lanier?
Yeah, I went there before.
Okay, so Lake Lanier, you can create a lake up here. It's gonna be right up in here. It's near Gainesville.
Yeah, don't ever go there at night.
And
People
put
die. So I don't know why.
Yeah,
Lake-
I went there for my baseball game.
Lanier. Make sure
We
Lake
stayed at
Lanier's
Sunrise
on your
Park.
map.
Where's the lake?
So right up here, it's gonna be
Miss Alice.
near Gainesville.
Miss Alice.
Right here.
We
Lake
stayed
Lanier right here.
at my baseball game. We stayed there until 9 o'clock in Gainesville.
Oh. Did you put Lake Lanier? Okay.
Where's
And
the
label Atlanta. Make sure Atlanta's
Is there a
labeled.
lake right near in this?
How is Lake Lanier?
Not on here, but I put it on here.
Lake Lanier.
Lake Lanier is a very big lake.
Yeah, they say there's a town or anything.
There is.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
There
They
is.
flooded it.
A long time ago.
Is it still there?
They say it is. I haven't been down there, so.
Why
I
you
would
can
think,
swim all the way down
But
there.
I don't know
There's your
because I
pilot
haven't been to
slide.
the bottom.
That's how it was tank on.
Maybe
Yeah.
you could build a raft.
Okay, so this other blue line is water also. What does this say it is,
Savannah?
Lexi? What is this, Lexi?
Savannah River.
Savannah River. Can you read about the Savannah River?
The Savannah River forms the entrance border.
The entire border
Entire border.
between Georgia and South Carolina. So you see how it's all the way, it starts at the water, so it starts at the ocean right here. And from all the way up in the mountains, all the way down to the ocean.
Miss Alice.
This is the Savannah River. So I want you to label
In the middle.
right down here, all the way through.
Miss
the
Alice,
Savannah
before I
River.
come, We had a family and we drove from Saturday to North Carolina one time.
Oh.
I've been to
Cool. So
North
all
Carolina
the way-
and South
What might live in rivers?
And that's salt here.
Okay, what kind of water would be in the river?
Gross water.
Salt or fresh
water?
Salt or
Fresh water.
fresh?
Carolina. Freshwater.
Good job. So we've got Savannah.
Savannah River.
Okay, so down here, what kind of landform did we talk about was down here?
Water.
There is water down there.
Georgia.
It is a coast. So down here would be the coast. And Landon mentioned to us Savannah was down here,
I like
near the
everything.
coast.
Everything.
Is it that?
Yeah, there's a lot down there.
I said I finished it.
Oh, you finished? Okay, well, why don't you read Savannah for us? Read about Savannah.
Why? I do myself count.
I knew it.
Okay, go ahead, Aiden. Read about Savannah.
Savannah was founded in 1733 by James
Oglethorpe.
Oglethorpe. It was the first
Settlement.
settlement in Georgia.
So the first place in Georgia.
The settlement was originally
Haven.
even like heavy,
Mm,
but we put the E in there
it's a similar word, but
for
European
European
Jews.
Jews and
Non-European
non-European
immigrants.
immigrants.
Okay, that's good. So Savannah is down here. It's gonna be near your coast. I've got two more things we're gonna label.
Savannah.
And then we're gonna watch two short videos. So down here, what is this called? Can anybody pronounce this?
I didn't do that.
What is that in the green?
Okefenokee
Okefenokee Swamp. Has anybody heard of the Okefenokee Swamp?
Yeah, me.
Yeah? Okay.
I have.
So let's label down here.
433,000 acres.
There's
Yeah.
alligators in there.
Down here. Yes. So down here, I want you to label Okefenokee Swamp. And if you want to draw an alligator, you could draw an
Like there's
alligator.
alligators.
Right down here.
Okefenokee.
So label, it's up there too. Okefenokee.
Okefenokee.
I break it down.
Probably
Let's see
more
if it tells us. Swamp.
We'll probably, you know.
What else? Other than an alligator, what else would be in a swamp?
Yeah, she probably took her deer.
Snakes. Good job.
Fish, alligators.
Alligators. So draw, if you want to draw an animal like an alligator,
If I see alligator,
or you want to draw
my
a
uncle
snake.
fell out.
And with the whole thing.
Baby fell asleep.
Okay, did you draw? Label your Okefenokee, Aiden. Label Okefenokee. It's up there.
Am I done now?
Did you draw, why don't you draw a snake or an alligator right here
I do snake.
to remind you? What kind of animals can live in the Okefenokee?
This is a big snake.
Okay, I wanted to teach y'all something that's not on this map. Have you ever heard of Georgia's fall line?
Yep.
No.
So Georgia's fall
I have.
line is through the middle of Georgia. And I want to do we're going to take a short field trip and teach you.
Short field.
So it's like 1 minute, but teach you about Georgia's fall line.
Yeah, I even tell it the right way.
Good.
Yes, I feel.
That's awesome.
My mama tried to send me away.
Tomorrow.
My dad tried to send me away. from
I
college.
would, Miss,
All the way
when
in.
are we going on a short field trip?
Well, that's something else tomorrow, but this is like a virtual field trip. We're just going to watch it on the screen. Okay?
Wait, that.
This right here. So we're going to learn about Georgia's fall line.
It's a long field trip.
You might see things you know in here. If you've been to Macon, it's near Macon.
Ew.
It's water, it's the fall line.
Valley.
What are those right there?
In the Piedmont region,
Streams.
above the upper coastal plain.
Oh, sorry, hold on.
On your that noise.
What's another land feature that's right there?
Bio.
High Falls State Park is
Water
located in the Piedmont
falls.
region, above the
And
upper
we're in the
coastal plain.
Piedmont region, but
Right
this
here
is the
you'll be
state,
able to
right
see
across.
features
the
that
fall
are
line.
similar to what you'll find along Georgia's fall line. Georgia's fall line is a natural
Right
boundary
there, that
separates
line.
the Piedmont region from the coastal plains. The reason
So I want us to take, let me back it up just 2 seconds. On your map, I want you to dot across Georgia and create a fall line. Kinda in the middle.
Anywhere?
Right in the middle. You see where those blue lines are? Right here. So we're up here, and the fall line's south of us. So draw right here, and you're gonna label fall line.
I didn't call it fall line.
I did it.
Like you fall in a line.
I mean, it kind of looks like a line that falls.
This how I feel. I got it.
Good,
I
good,
got it.
good. Yay.
A line that
Awesome.
falls.
Awesome, yes. All right, let's keep watching.
coastal plain. The reason why we call it a fall line is
Wait,
because
pause it
when the
again.
Piedmont region
No.
transitions to the coastal plains, there's a drop in elevation. When there's a river or stream that crosses this drop in elevation, it creates rapids and waterfalls. Cities founded along the fall line are located at places where rivers cross the fall line. These cities are Columbus, Macon, Milledgeville, and Augusta. Rivers along the fall line, like the Chattahoochee, the Ocmulgee, the Oconee, all offer sources of water power. That is why you'll find many grist mills and power plants along this line.
So they get their power from the water in the fall line.
I wonder why they pull the water from
My job is to make
Okay, I think that was up for that one.
Because we would be fishing and the boat would be going away.
Yep. Okay, so that is, does everybody have everything labeled that we talked about?
No, see, I'm
Okay.
coloring it in.
I am. Yeah, it's awesome. Okay. So
See, look.
I'm gonna collect these. Make sure your name's on it. Good job.
It's time
Good
to
job. Good
done.
job. No, not yet. We're
Can
gonna
you
watch.
stop?
I'm gonna go ahead and start this while we collect.
Stop, Lexi.
So we're gonna talk about, what did we say a habitat is?
Can you tell Lexi
Here you go, you
to
take
stop?
this.
All right, Lexi.
I'm not doing anything that's your business.
All right, let's pay attention. So habitat is what the animals need to live and survive, right? So we're gonna talk about different animals and habitats that are in Georgia. So all around us in Georgia.
What's the state's song? Well, this evening, Georgia is on my mind. Why? Because it is a beautiful state. And today we're going to talk about the habitats of Georgia. It is very important that we understand 4 vocabulary words before we move forward. Those vocabulary words are ecosystem, environment, organism, and habitat. An ecosystem is all of the living and non-living things that interact in a specific place. An environment contains living and non-living things that surround an organism. An organism is a living thing. And the habitat is the place where an animal or plant lives. Welcome to today's show. On today's show, we're going to discuss the 5 geographical regions of the state of Georgia and the plant and animal habitats that lie within. The state of Georgia has 5 regions. Every region within the state of Georgia has a different type of geography. The Appalachian Plateau is the smallest region. The Appalachian Plateau is in the northwestern corner of the state. In the Appalachian Plateau, you will find mountains and woods. To the east of the Appalachian Plateau is the Ridge and Valley region of Georgia. There are mountains in the Ridge and Valley. There are valleys in between the mountains. To the east of the Ridge and Valley region are the Blue Ridge Mountains. The Appalachian Mountains are within the Blue Ridge Mountain region. Brasstown Bald is the highest point within the state of Georgia. It is over 4,784 feet high. It is in the Blue Ridge
Look
Mountain
at how
region.
pretty that is.
Below the 3
Has anybody
regions
been to the
in
mountains
northern
in Georgia?
Is the Piedmont region. The Piedmont
I've been to
region
Stone Mountain.
has the most people living
Well,
there.
what did we say Stone Mountain
South of
was?
the Piedmont is the coastal plain region of
A
Georgia.
hill, right?
This region of
Yeah, I
Georgia
don't know.
borders the Atlantic
I
Ocean.
like Stone.
Yeah, I
As
probably
I
been
mentioned
down my
earlier,
kind of
there are 5 geographic regions in the state of Georgia. Plants, animals, and habitats found in each area are unique. Brasstown Bald, the highest point in Georgia, is in the Blue Ridge Mountains. The Blue Ridge and the Appalachian Mountains join together, stretching from Georgia to Pennsylvania. There are many habitats for animals in this region. They are located in the mountains, valleys, forests, and in the rivers and streams. The valleys are formed in between the mountains. There are several waterfalls in this region. Animals in this region have adapted to windy and wet climates. Animals have a thick coat of fur to keep warm. It is needed in the higher elevations. There are deer, bears, birds, and amphibians in the mountains. They live near the streams catching trout. The state flower is the beautiful Cherokee rose, and it can be found in the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Do you remember us talking
There's a
about
wide
that?
diversity of birds that can be observed within the Blue Ridge Mountain region. They consist of the nuthatch, the warbler, and the woodpecker.
Lexi, sit up.
The trout is a colorful fish that can be identified within this region as well. Beavers, bobcats, and white-tailed deer have also been sighted. Within the Blue Ridge Mountain region, there's a wide diversity of plants that can be found, such as the mountain laurel, beech trees, maple trees, pine trees, tulip poplars, magnolia, and the Cherokee rose, which is the state's flower.
My name is Sorana, and I recommend you
Oh,
sit
no,
right
sorry.
She's not happy.
There we go.
Azaleas and apple trees are in this region as well, along with many oak trees. They are mainly located
A lot of
in the
people
base
go
of
pick
mountains,
apples
where
in the
soil is
mountains.
richer. The difference in soil contributes to a wide variety of plant life. The Appalachian Plateau is located within the northwest corner of the state of Georgia. The plants, animals, and habitats that are located within the Appalachian Plateau are unique from the other regions in the state of Georgia. The Appalachian Plateau is the smallest region in the state of Georgia. The land contains mountains that have flat tops called plateaus. A plateau
So do
is
y'all
an
see
area
what we're talking
level,
about? Like a
high
tabletop almost.
Look
Flat,
at
the rocks
mountains
are
located
flat
in
on
the
top.
Appalachian Plateau. It is located within 3 states, Georgia, Tennessee, and Alabama. Cherokee Native Americans lived within the Appalachian Plateau for thousands of years. Cloudland Canyon is part of Lookout Mountain. A canyon is a deep part of land that is located between 2 cliffs. Canyons are carved out by erosion, which is the wearing away of land over the course of time. Running water and wind can wear away land as well. People that visit the Appalachian Plateau can do many things, like hang gliding, hiking, whitewater rafting, and camping. The Appalachian Plateau has the coolest
Johnny said
average
that.
temperatures in the state of Georgia. Georgia's Appalachian Plateau has a wide variety of plants and animals that live within the region. Plants include basswood, tulip poplar, the mountain laurel.
See, y'all put some of those on your slides,
Animals include the
remember?
cottontail rabbit, the gray fox, the white-tailed deer, and the squirrel. The Valley and Ridge region within the state of Georgia has plants, animals, and habitats that are unique to this particular geographical region. The Valley and Ridge region of Georgia is located between the
Johnny
Blue
said
Ridge
that.
Mountains and the Appalachian Plateau. It is located within the northwest part of Georgia.
Thank you.
A ridge is where 2 areas of land meet, making an upward slope. It forms a line called a ridge. A valley is the low land that is beside the ridge. There are 3 main parts to the ridge and valley region. The Armuchee ridges are here. The valleys are long and straight. The valley and ridge also includes the Chickamauga Valley and the Great Valley. The 3 valleys run parallel to each other like
So the
tracks on a
Chickamauga
train.
that you wrote
The
down,
Chattahoochee National Forest is
The
located
valley that's
within
up
the
there.
Ridge and Valley. The forest has a diverse ecosystem. There are many different plants and animals that live within this area. The plants include the eastern hemlock, the yellow birch, mountain skullcap, and animals include the flying squirrel, northern mockingbird, and the
have
Virginia
you ever heard
opossum.
of a flying squirrel?
Yes,
It is
I
a
want to.
Yeah.
Georgia geographical
Have you?
region. It lies between the
I
Blue
saw
Ridge
it.
Mountains
I
and
saw
the upper coastal
opossum.
plain.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
part of a larger
Then
area
I
called
saw
the
a
Southern
big, I
Piedmont.
saw
This is
possum.
located in the southeast
Yeah, that's how
of the
big the
mid-Atlantic
possum.
regions of the United
Okay,
States.
so look, Piedmont is where we live. We live in the Piedmont area. What do we have a lot around us? What land? We have some water, we have a lot of hills. Think about Stone Mountain. Stone Mountain's a big hill.
It runs in a northeastern direction. It runs through South Carolina and North Carolina. Land in this region is described as gentle, with rolling hills. The actual meaning of the word Piedmont is foot of the mountain. This area includes rivers, there are streams, there are some
Lexi,
forests.
sit up.
The Piedmont provides habitats for an
All right,
abundance
just a minute.
of animals and plants. The climate in this region consists of hot summers and mild winters.
Would y'all
The
say
city
we
of
have
Atlanta,
hot
the
summers
city
and mild
county of
winters?
Georgia is located in the Piedmont region.
Yeah.
In the Piedmont region, habitats for plants and animals are found in the forests.
We don't get a whole lot of
lakes,
snow,
and
do we?
rivers.
Yeah.
Bobcats, deer,
We do?
squirrels, ducks,
Oh,
cardinals, and possums are some of the animals found in this region.
So
The
possums,
forests in this region
cardinals,
produce a wide variety of
CJ.
trees, including pine, oak, and hickory trees. The
pine
plants and
trees. Do
animals
y'all have a lot of pine trees in your yard?
I do.
Summers and months of
Okay.
winters. Some of Georgia's well-known rivers run through the
They make a
Piedmont
mess
region and
everywhere.
provide habitats
Yeah,
for a
they do.
variety of
Especially
fish.
Fun science videos.
Oh, sorry,
and
guys.
lessons from K to 8. And
Okay, it's almost
Animals that
done.
can be found within Georgia's Piedmont consist of squirrels, deer, turkeys,
After we get done with the
possums,
next
and
thing, you
foxes.
can have a break, okay?
Plants that can be found within
Got one more
Georgia's
thing.
Piedmont consist of dogwood trees, pine trees,
Not a video.
hickory trees, red
But
maple
you gotta sit
trees,
up.
and
Sit up.
kudzu, which is an invasive species.
Wednesdays are hard.
Georgia's coastal plain contains
All right, so coastal
animals and
plains.
habitats that are
Where do you
found
find the
in each
coastal
area.
plains? What's
They
it?
are unique to this specific
What do we put on our
region.
map that's in coastal
Upper
plains?
coastal plain divides the Piedmont region
Savannah.
into lower coastal plain. There is a fall line that
South
divides the state of
Carolina.
Georgia. A A fall line is where the hard and rocky soil meets
South Carolina
the
has
soft
coastal plains
sediment
too.
of the upper coastal plain. Because of the rapid downward motion running water makes at the fall line, there are many waterfalls and rapids located there. The land in the upper coastal plain is flat. A plain is a flat area that is wide.
So this is really flat area.
Comes from streams turned into wide rivers. In the upper coastal plain, the land is very suitable for agriculture and farming. Peaches, peanuts, and pecan trees grow here. Growing healthy livestock is successful here
Has
too.
anybody been to
In
South
southeastern
Georgia?
The Chattahoochee
Yeah.
River creates
I
a
hate that
boundary
stuff.
between Georgia and Alabama.
That town.
In western Georgia,
No.
the Savannah
No, I
River
hate
creates a
that town.
natural
They
border
have lots
between
of
South
pecans
Carolina
down
and
there.
Georgia.
My mama never been. My mama said
Among
she
the many
hated
animals
that
that live in the Georgia coastal plains, the 9-banded armadillo has been observed within this
The
region.
armadillo.
And bald pig have been observed as well.
They used to have to be
The plants that can be
beautiful.
found within Georgia's coastal plains range from the red gum, the black tupelo, and the slash pine. So there you have it, the habitats of the 5 geographic regions of the state of Georgia that include the Blue Ridge Mountains, Valley Ridge, Appalachian Plateau, Piedmont, and coastal plains.
Okay, so I have a list and I want us to look at. Okay, so Stone Mountain. Has anybody been to Stone Mountain?
Yeah.
Okay, so you kind of know what it looks like.
I went for
It's
40.
a big
it has
hill.
people's faces on it.
Yes, okay, it's a really big hill.
Like George Washington.
Yeah, and
Like,
Jefferson.
who did we read? You want to read it? Hold on, let's look.
No.
Just really fast, really fast. Who did we say is on it?
That's fast.
We said
Jefferson and Jack.
Robert E. Lee.
Jefferson.
Why did they
Or
draw
they
the?
call him Stonewall Jackson.
Why did they draw the 4 horsemen?
Like Michael Jackson.
Stonewall Jackson.
Like Jackson.
George
Like Michael
Washington.
Jackson.
Not Michael Jackson, Stonewall.
George.
But they have the same last name. They do.
George Washington.
Not George
Yeah, why did
Washington.
they
He's
draw
not
the
on
4
here.
horses? I can't remember.
Yeah,
Because since they were generals, they rode on horses, because at that time they didn't have cars. So that was the generals of their
I went to
That's
the
how they
They're trying
got
to take that
around.
off. They're
federal.
trying to blow that up.
really?
There's lots of
I wish they-
speculation on getting rid of it
Yeah.
or not, but
I
it
want-
was, those were the people on the Confederate
I
army.
went to the
They
4th of July show. It was-
Yeah.
I want
Okay, so then we talked
Me
about
too.
the fall line, and it was the line, and it was water, or Okefenokee Swamp, Blue Ridge Mountains, and the Chattahoochee
There was a
River.
lot of people.
So I'm gonna hand you out a sheet of paper,
I didn't know, bro.
and I want you to draw and label your favorite one and put animals you may see in that location. Okay? My higher students, I want you to give me a sentence. A whole sentence.
Your
Or
face.
2. Oh,
Weird.
you can do it.
I'll go to that.
You can do it. You can do it. Alright, Aiden, here you go. I want you to draw your favorite place. So you can draw Stone Mountain. You can draw the Blue Ridge Mountains.
I
Some
would draw
type of landform.
A
There
lake,
was draw.
if you like to go to the
You
lake.
could draw Lake Lanier.
Also,
or
we don't
any
have to
lake.
draw. They do.
No, you have to draw your favorite landform in Georgia and animals you may see in that landform. So if you draw a lake, you could draw fish.
So we got white all
You
in
could
the
draw snakes.
Or just pick one.
No, just pick one. Just
Oh,
one.
tie.
Just one
mind
landform
about
in Georgia.
You can draw a lake, stream.
So what was I trying to say this about?
So you can say, I need you to put what landform it is. Just you put Stone Mountain, and then put why. So if you put the mountains, put bears may live in the mountains because it's cold. That's an example. So something about
So I'll put Stone
your
Mountain.
animal that's in that area. Yes, you could put Stone Mountain. You could put how Stone Mountain is a
That's my
hill
markers.
as your sentence.
That's my markers.
Draw first, and then you can have the markers. Draw
Draw
first.
what you want.
Let's see.
I want to draw my markers.
Here, draw. Did you write your sentence, please? Did you do an Okefenokee Swamp? Will you put your name
What
on it?
about Blue Ridge?
We've got
Blue Ridge is one you could do.
waterfalls. Here I've got.
I've been there. That's where we got that
Excel.
thing at.
There's a waterfall.
Are these yours?
We had to go past Blue Ridge.
Did you hear?
Those are
People
yours.
looking on the mountains,
Oh,
Johnny.
Blue Ridge has bears.
There's a
Yes, they have a bunch of
Blue
bears.
Ridge, Blue Ridge, think about it, it's a mountain. Do you think mountains have?
Let's see if
Yeah.
it's got waterfalls.
Yeah, they have lots of trees.
That's what I did do.
Squirrel.
I
We're
did
gonna draw a
Thank
lake,
I did stores with CDs.
mountain.
I'm doing stores with CDs. That's all I like.
There's a lake right there.
Stores.
I got a bear.
What landform?
Georgia?
But where in Georgia?
I
Is
go
it
there.
in Atlanta? Okay. Are there hills in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Okay, so could you draw me some hills that are in the background?
No.
What about some little hills?
Atlanta has water. Atlanta is too trafficy.
She said.
Atlanta is a bad spot to go to.
I know,
Shut
right?
You gotta
down.
give me some hills.
Especially
We're doing land.
when you go to the
Some
bank.
animals outside.
Now, if you go in the middle of
Like a
Atlanta,
game
you're dead.
ranch.
You know,
You're dead. Yep.
I like going to the Apple see two stores.
No, the hospital is okay. Just don't go in the middle of Atlanta.
How do you know?
There's
A
just a lot of-
mountain, a
Six,
lake,
six, and five, get shot in the
a
head.
waterway, it's gotta be.
Have you heard of that?
What?
Aiden.
In Atlanta, I don't know when it was, but I guess it was a long time ago when there was all that was in the car. They was arguing and one of the guys took the gun and I guess shot it and it went off
Sitting
the way
in
and
the
shot
swamp in
it
a
off.
canoe.
Oh
No, I did not, but let's work on this for now. Alright, let's work on landforms.
I smell squirrels.
Let me see your nails.
Okay, well, we've gotta come up with something and do it.
Yeah, did you ever see a flying squirrel that chases another squirrel? I saw that at my house. I'm about to show you. I'm trying to go with the
You shot me? Or you shot me?
Yeah, I'm showing you.
I like how smooth it is. Keep going.
What do you
You
have?
ain't Bart.
You have your Okefenokee Swamp, you have fish and
They normally Bart so loud.
Like what? Like an dog?
Yeah, it's like a dog.
make sure you have your period.
So if you wanna
Can you
draw.
make it
oak-
colorful?
My dog was barking at.
Alright, this good.
My dog was barking
This is
at.
Stone Mountain have bears and
And
squirrels.
it barked, and the blind squirrel barked at.
Now draw me Stone Mountain, draw the bears and squirrels.
So I came in there, you know, like.
This is a lake.
Okay, what lake is that? Do you know of a lake in Georgia?
Okay,
You could say Lake Lanier. Look, I labeled it up there. Lake Lanier.
Look, and.
So,
Lake Oconee is.
or Lake Oconee is yeah, Lake Oconee's near us. You could say Lake.
Little big fat
Oconee.
bear right here.
Yeah, I got my gun. Who shot it?
No, I think it's
Shot it.
Bear.
Maybe.
Let's see.
Ball. Here's
Yeah. I shot it in the.
I think that's-
shot it in
All right,
the
Aiden, are you working, bud?
stomach.
Keep working. We don't have much longer.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, so what would be in a lake?
The bear?
I'll put two squirrels fighting each other.
No, I see.
What?
I see squirrels chasing each other.
Are you drawing that? You need to sit up.
That looks like a mountain range.
Not what we're doing.
Remember Stone Mountain?
Draw
One
the
big hill.
I've got pictures of the
One
mountain.
big hill.
There's the swamps.
All right, keep going, Mason. Draw what's in a lake.
More waterfalls.
The bear?
Okay. Well, a bear in a lake. Silly boy.
No.
Think about what would be in a lake.
I
What
have
kind of
one.
water is that?
Fish? Fresh water?
Fresh water. Thank you, Landon.
Will there be fish in the water?
So there would be fish. Good job. So you can draw fish. Up here, I want you to label so we know.
Islands.
Where's your favorite landform?
I do a squirrel and a snake.
Okay. So you're out camping somewhere?
All right. So Johnny, what are you drawing?
There you see.
Give
We
me,
gotta get something on.
Landon.
Not worried about
You know your
money.
favorite spot?
Camping's fun.
All right, Aiden, keep going.
I want camping.
Okay, so I'm gonna go by and ask everybody, what's your favorite landform in Georgia and why? So Mason, can you tell me what's your favorite landform? Is a lake your favorite?
Yeah.
Why do you like a lake? Do you like to swim there?
12.
Swim here because we swim in the lake at Country Kids Camp.
Okay. Do you like certain animals in the lake?
There's no animals in the lake at Country Kids Camp.
There's gotta be some. What
You
about
know,
fish?
there's lots of them.
Yeah.
And remember that time at Country Kids Camp, I was trapping a girl in a bucket.
Oh,
All right, JJ, what's your favorite landform?
Bucket.
Good argument.
What's your favorite landform in Georgia?
The mountain.
Mountains? Okay, why? Do you like the animals in the mountains?
Mhm.
What kind of animals?
Bears.
Bears? Bears are your favorite?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fight them.
All right, Lexi. What's your favorite landform in Georgia?
He got big eyeballs.
Okefenokee? Is the Okefenokee your favorite?
Water.
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of, the swamp? Why? Do you like it?
Because when people go in, they get shot.
No, that's not what we say.
No.
Why do you like the swamp,
Let's be
Lexi?
serious.
They go do that.
They go. Oh, okay. They go like you can go rafting, so maybe a river. So
That kind of like a pig. It's kind of like
those are fun. Have you been
It's like a
before?
pig. You got the nose.
No, you want to go? Okay.
I do snake.
Okay, I'm
Okay,
done.
a
Here you
snake.
go. You can take this.
I like grizzly bears. I like bears.
You like grizzly bears? If you're done early, I have something for you to do.
What? I thought that was a nice thing.
We're almost done. I'm just gonna ask everybody. When everybody's done, then we can move on.
Let her finish asking people what's their favorite landform.
Okay.
Can I have some?
Thank you. What's your favorite?
Landform.
You don't have any? Here, I need you to sit up. How about try this?
Can I have one?
You want one too? Are you done? Okay. So these are all the different places in Georgia. This is I have two different kinds. So
Coca-Cola.
if you don't have a favorite,
I don't like sports surfers either.
just a minute.
Nope.
Look.
Okay, Johnny, did you draw a picture of this? What? Why don't you shut it down? What's going on? You gotta have a picture. You gotta have a picture of landform. What's your favorite?
I don't like anything.
Why is river your favorite? Yeah. I like the fish too. I like the fish. All right, Aiden. So what's your favorite? What's your favorite landform?
J. Jones.
Mount Westmore.
But in Georgia. So of all these places we talked about today,
Grizzly bears.
grizzly bears. Where would a grizzly bear be?
I mean,
What did we talk about? That was up here. What are the triangles?
Mountain.
Mountains. So you think your grizzly bear would be in the mountains?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hello, this
I like bears too. DK, where's your favorite landform? Lexi, come sit down. What do you like?
This is too hard.
What did you say? Well then look, I got something else for you.
Oh, what? It is?
If you want something easier.
I know.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Ow, that.
Okay.
What's your favorite, DK?
Got it?
Yours is right there.
He said river.
A river. Why a river?
I want that.
He likes the way it sounds.
Okay, I love the way. It'll put me to sleep.
I like that.
It will put me to sleep. There you go, Aiden. Thank you, bud.
And then now you can ask, yeah, he's got one.
What is your favorite landform?
I'm sorry for the most thing I like.
Hold
Hold on. What's your favorite landform?
What's your drawing? So I drew the swamp.
Yeah.
Drew an alligator.
Do you like alligators? Yeah, they live in swamps, right? I like alligators.
What did you say?
Yeah, fish. Good job. Good job. You want the word search or you want the?
What's a valley again?
Okay.
I want to
Remember, think about the mountains, and you go down. What would that be?
Oh, this.
A valley. It's the low part, right? All right. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop. Good job, guys.